Good evening. I'm doing great. What about you?
Yes, I'm good and pleasing. Thanks for asking. So no need to give the intro. Let's come on the topic. The topic
Mm-hmm.
is the success versus the failure. Like what we get and what we learn from the success and the failure from both. Because what happens generally when we get the success, we feel very proud. That we are doing the great. But the moment we get the failure, we think that we are disgusting. We are not giving our 100%. I mean, a lot of the vibes, a lot of the things we get out of us, and of course from the people. And so, what do you think about the success? When we get the success, so should we be very happy or we should be very balanced? Just like as simple as we can.
First of all, very nice topic. And talking about success, so it depends and it varies person to person. And yes, somebody has achieved that kind of success, that aspect of success. So they should not be become really kind of arrogant and showcasing attitude and something like that. And feeling really superior, that I'm superior now, I have
Correct.
achieved this much, kind of stuff. I have become really well off, something like that. Now I'm a big shot. No, I
Correct.
think these kind of notion we should not be having, but people have such kind of notions. Once they have achieved such kind of success, then yes, they become such kind of personality, and they just grab that kind of trait as well. But yes, to reach to that level, to achieve that success, it solicit a lot of efforts.
Correct.
You have to make a lot of efforts, put in a lot of efforts, and sometimes it becomes, and it seems really harder to get that success as well. There are so many sacrifices a people has to do,
Correct.
and so many things to achieve that kind of success. Many times they fall down in the sense, not physically, like internally, and sometimes their thoughts, sometimes they feel defeated just because of
Correct.
such kind of negative thoughts. Once we are not getting the success, so we feel really negative. A lot of people think so. In today's
Mm,
scenario, we are more inclined to grab negative thoughts and negativity. So this is why this happens. But yes, but the thing is that it's really important, plays a very pivotal role once you have achieved a kind of success, because it needs a
correct.
lot of efforts. Yeah, many
Right.
times
Right.
we have to face the failures, a lot of things. On the
Mm,
other hand, talking about failure, so it teaches us a lesson. It's a kind of teacher. It works as a teacher. Failure, once you
correct.
have failed, so it's not about you have failed. It's a kind of the kind of teaching that you can learn from that failure. If you have failed, so you can learn. But there are a lot of people, they feel really disappointing, and sometimes they become totally disheartened just because of facing such kind of failure. A lot of things, but two of the things totally different. But talking about failure, so yes, it teaches us lesson. And once the person has become success, so sometimes they just give up. They think that, okay, I have achieved this success, I don't have to do much things, I don't have to be really dedicated or serious about it. This also
Correct. Correct.
happens.
Yes, I also confess, this that the success, when we get the success, so we should be very down to earth, not tries to pretend that okay, I'm doing the great, I'm very successful. But yes, for me personally, I believe that success is just momentary. We don't know that for how long and how much time we have, this and that. But yes, of course, this is very much certain that if you are getting the success, so there is always one part that there would be the the failures. And when you are getting the failures again and again, you are meeting with the failure. So this is are very much certain that there would be then the success for you. So how do you account for the success, that what is the success, because you just mentioned that there is a I mean the different grades for the people, that this is the success for him or her, that is the success for him or her. So what do you think, like if we talk about commonalities, in the common sense, that what is the success for, I mean, how would you define, if I have to ask you that, if I ask that what do you think about your success, so how would you define that, this is the success for me? Because for me my success is very different, for you of course it is very different for
Exactly.
you,
True
and
that.
for others, I mean someone or somebody else, so for them also it would be very different. So how
Hmm.
would you measure, how would you account for that this is the success for me?
Yeah, very nice question. Yes, it depends and it varies individual to individual. And talking about myself, so to me, it's success because I have achieved a level. I have reached to this far that I can deal with the people in English. I can interact with them so comfortably, so confidently, and it appears. It appears
Mhm.
and it shows up. People also are admiring me, the way I speak and the words I use, whatever it is. I'm not like praising myself, but yes, I know that
Mhm.
I have reached to some level. There was a
Correct.
time I used to have so much fear. I was brimmed with the inhibition so much that I could not speak with the people, as I had a big fear. I used to be really petrified when it comes to talk with the people and face them. So to me, it's a success. It's not about
Right.
getting the money, earning money from YouTube. No, I feel like I am that success. Like I have got that success, and now I have succeeded. Yeah,
Yes, right.
I think
Yes,
that
but
it's actually my point of view. I perceive so. People are thinking that okay, she's not getting views. The channel hasn't monetized yet, so that's their problem, their
yes,
thoughts, their
yes,
notions.
that,
To me, it's
that
a
is people
success.
mindset.
I feel like
That
yes, I
is,
have become that successful personality. Hmm.
yes, I mean that is the people mindset. For example, let's talk about, because as a political science student, I'm giving an example to you regardless of the politics. I mean our prime minister, he is the prime minister of this country. Still, people think that he doesn't have the majority in the parliament. Still, he's the I mean he's the prime minister. So I'm giving an example, of course, because what happens sometimes when we think that we are we have been succeeded, so we think that. But that is the small success or the big success. It's not about the small or
Hmm.
the the big. It's
Exactly.
about we have succeed. Yes, but at the same time you also mention about that people get the attitude and arrogance. Yes, I have seen so many people when they have elevated toward the success, so arrogance and jealousy and lot of the
So
things,
many.
it's happened. And even when you say that you have been succeed, actually they will praise you, but in the behind there would be the muck, and they will always try to
Kind of
be
snitcher,
your bell wisher. They will be try to your
backbiting.
bell wisher. Yes, and in the behind, and they will think that how did this person succeed, that no, I
Hmm.
mean this is mindset of the people. So like,
Exactly.
and tell me that how to handle the such a people when you know very well these are the people you are succeeding, but they are not actually helping you. On the in face of you they would assist you, they would praise you, they would commend you, but they would actually backbite you.
Yeah, they are a kind of snitcher. And
Mhm.
yes, there are so many people. They do such kind of things. They have some kind of maybe they are really envious. Somewhere they have the aversion
Mhm.
just because I am doing things in my way, and
Mhm.
it's just showing up. People are admiring, acknowledging my efforts. Maybe it could be the reason. But there are so many people. They have become really success. They have become really well off. So just you should be seeking to them. You should be
Right.
just looking at them, and they should be look up to them. Why they are looking up to me?
Right.
I'm not really significant personality. For them, I'm
Mhm.
not. For me, I am a significant personality. For them, I'm not. I'm nothing. I'm a kind of small fry. So why do you, taking me this much seriously? You don't have to take me serious.
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
Mhm.
But we don't understand how to cope up with them, because I mean those people uh, on whom we have the trust, that these people will help us in each and every the situation, but in the actuality they are the one who will pull your leg so that you cannot achieve
Yeah,
your
and
goal.
they always abandon
That is
you.
the reality.
They
Mhm.
always
So
abandon you, such people.
how would you cope up, how would you cope up with the such a people?
Mm, I most of the time try to, just keep mum and always be quiet. And whatever I'm thinking inwardly. Like it's going on, but it's internally going on. It's an internal process. I'm
Mhm.
thinking here, but I'm not showcasing. Sometimes I just try to calm myself if I'm feeling really, overwhelmed and I'm quite kind of, feeling resentments. I'm
Mhm.
kind of annoyed with that particular person.
Okay.
So I just put it with myself. I just keep it with myself. I don't kind of showcasing and then imposing the things on them, like why they are this and they are doing such kind of things with me and all. I'm like totally satisfied. The behavior they have, that's their behavior, that's their choice to be like that. I'm having my particular trait and the personality. I don't
let's
really,
come.
get influenced and swayed by such people's personality. They are doing their way, and that's their choice. So I just put on them, like just put it with you. Just keep things with you. I'm not going to get affected by the things that you are doing. I'm totally, contented the things I'm doing. Yeah.
Correct. Yes, I mean, coming to the success and the failure, like, I mean, whenever I meet to the people, even our parents also, suggested, even they ask that meet to the people, those who have been succeed and who are, doing the good thing. But I believe that I don't want to talk to the such a people who have been succeed so much, because actually they don't speak the truth. They try
Mm-hmm.
to show off themselves that they did very great things, but in the actuality they did nothing to achieve the, the whatever so-called success. And so, like,
Mm-hmm.
if you have to take the guidance, and you have to consult about yourself, I mean, I'm just giving an example. So to
Mm-hmm.
whom would you prefer, whether the person who have been succeed or the person who failed in the particular thing?
I think both of them. Because the person who has already succeeded, so he has different kind of experience. Okay, but the other side is that that he is quite arrogant and trying to condescend people. This also really prevalent, and this happens. On the other hand, the person who is who has suffered such kind of failure, so they have some different kind of experience, and they can let us know that you should be doing this thing, you should not be doing this thing, because
Right.
that thing that worked for them, so you also should be trying. So these kind
Correct.
of teachings we can just grab from such people who have suffered such kind of failure.
Right, correct. Yes, but I would be more inclined toward the person who have been failed, because the person who have been failed, he would tell us, more in, you can see in the descriptions about his weakness, his strength, what were the drawbacks which he committed. But the person who have been succeeded, I have noticed that the people, don't like to reveal their, the
Yeah.
actually
They hide
that
it.
people are, yes,
Hmm.
they think that if he will reveal that how did he cope up with the challenges, how he succeed, so the other person also can, come on that way. So, and you even I would say that a lot of the people I have seen, if you ask them about the something, they will not actually, tell the truth, and that how did, he or
Hmm.
she,
Rarely
do the.
people share and help. Rarely people assist who has already got that success.
Right, right. Yes,
Hmm.
but the person who have been in the field, they know very well, I mean the pain of failure. So they can,
Yeah.
you can inspire you, and they will, uh, you can say, customize you that in that way you can achieve that
Hmm.
goal, this
Yeah.
goal. So this is
Exactly.
the,
True
double
that.
standards of the people, regardless of the.
Hmm.
You
Yeah.
like to end something about the people who are the double standards, and they say some things in face of you, on the behind they say, something else.
Yeah, there are so many people. They are kind of hypocrite. They are totally
Mhm.
hypocrite. They are
Correct, correct.
becoming and trying to pretend that we are really nice, we are really sweet with you, but they are not. Internally, they
Right.
are not. They have really, bad feelings,
And
notions.
so, yes, like, if we get a success, so how should we treat with the people? Because mostly
Sorry,
when
come again.
I'm asking that if we succeed, okay, so how should we treat with the people? Because generally people go mad when they get the
Yeah,
success.
as a very right question you asked. Initially, you said that the person should be really down to earth. And
Hmm.
yes, we should not forget our roots, the things
Correct.
we have emerged, we have come from. So this we already we should be keep in our heart, in our mind. And the other thing, we should not be always become kind of haughty personality, conceited
Hmm.
personality, as we have got that kind of success. No, to me there should be a really nice aspect of personality, which is called humility, compassion. You must have these two aspects in your personality, and if you have these of the two of the emotions within yourself, so it's really helpful for you and in future as well, with the relationships, with the people or anyone you are encountering with, if you have these two kind of personality trait.
But nowadays people don't have the humiliation. How I mean, we think that this is the
True
person who
that.
has the humiliation. They don't have. They are very considerate.
Hardly we find such people, you know.
Yes, very rare. Rarest of the rare case people have the
A lot of time they just
humility.
showcase that we are really nice, we have that kind of humility, but they don't have. As the thing is that they are somewhere trying to have an axe to grind, meaning they are trying to extract the benefit out of their selfishness. So this is really prevalent, this is rampant in the society, a lot of people in the relationships as well.
Right. But why does this happen that the person who succeed, people praise him, but the person who got the failure, people, pin the blame that this person has, got the failure because of this, because of that. No one convince him that yes, you did also, everything's whatever is required. But people, praise to the person who have been,
Hmm.
succeeded. People actually, this is the reality. Pin the blame
Exactly.
on the person who have
This
been
happened
failed.
really, less time this happened that people appreciate the person who has failed. Most of the
Hmm.
time they get the kind of disappointments from the people. They try to like condescend, because the person who has become really successful, he's kind of cocky. But the person
Hmm.
who has failed and who has suffered that kind of failure, so he has so many pain, he has endured such kind of pain, and the feeling of pain and the feeling of what is the failure all about, he has suffered,
Yes,
he has faced that. Yeah.
yes, but
So
nowadays
many times this happens. Yeah.
everyone has the cocky mindset. Everyone has the mindset, and
Yes, everyone,
whenever
a lot
they,
of people,
yes, I mean, I would say most of the people. Yes.
most of the
So, have you
people,
got
yeah.
the failure in your life? Have you got the failure in your life from your school to college life? Ever in your career wise?
Not in my career, like when I was a student, no, never ever. But I would like to share. There was a time, like I'm really fond of singing, so I like considered it as a failure. But now, as I have reached to this level, not I'm not talking about English. I'm talking about the kind of understanding the
Hmm.
things. Now I comprehend, like while I seeing things and the people and the situations, so the way I understand the things, comprehend the things, so on basis of that I can say that that was my kind of failure. Actually, I tried to sing a song on stage, so I was cold feet in 2018. No, 2016, in my mother place, which is in Gurugram. And there was a kind of 15th August celebration was going on. They organized everything, the people in the authority of that particular society. And that day I was really overwhelmed and really overexcited. Like today I need to sing a song anyhow.
Hmm.
I went to the that dais,
Podium.
that what we call stage.
Just, hmm. Sir, give me phone. Just light has electricity has been gone.
Yeah,
Yes, you
yeah,
can
this
continue.
happened.
You can continue.
Yeah, so what happened? I was like literally, I was, shivering. I was trembling, and I could not do so. I could not make it out. Then I called up my sister on the stage by by that what we say, by like giving her hint, like
Indication. Yes,
like
yes.
please come over here, come over here, like this way. I was not
Somehow
saying. I
manage
was
the
just, I was just
somehow
just
manage the
giving her
things.
the gesture. Sorry.
Somehow manage
Hmm.
the things. I mean, you were trying to indicate.
Anyhow, actually my sister came over the stage, on the stage, and then we both of us sang that song. It was a patriotic song we sang, but when I was trying to sing, so
Hmm.
voice was not coming. I was like,
Yes.
there is a kind of choking in my throat.
Hmm.
My throat totally choked. I was like, what to do. So anyhow I managed, but it was quite embarrassing moment for me, and that's it. But yes,
Yes,
now
it's
I sing
happened.
the song on mic and I can sing and I have gained this much confidence. I can do the things which I like to do really
Yes,
confidently.
it's happened. It's happened. I was also my in 10th grade. So that time I also got the opportunity to speak on, I mean, address to the students on the New Year, occasion. And so I also I prepared my speech in the English. I spoke only 2 or 3 words. After that, my I mean, my legs were in the shivering. I just said, "I'm really sorry, sir. I can't speak." And so it's
Okay.
happened, I think, but now I'm speaking. So uh, this is, you can see the failure. Yes, I also didn't get such a failure, but yes, in the competitive exams I have got a lot of the failure. Or I think that
Okay.
I am not totally the fail person, getting something out of the failure also.
Exactly.
I
We
mean,
learn a lot of
by,
things. Hmm.
yes, right. And mostly learning is different, but we are understanding, we are exposing to the people how they perceive us. Even friend circles, family member in the sense how they support us. That is, I think, very crucial. Let's come to the
Yeah.
failure, because in the success, everyone is with you, behind you. They will be really you that you are right. You are eligible, you are capable for that particular
Mm-hmm.
job, particulars. I mean, the business and whatever. But the moment you get the failure, they will be not there to praise you, just encourage you that yes, you can do ahead. they will
Mm-hmm.
be they will be come here, just win the blame that yes, and you did so many drawbacks, that is why you have got the failure and this happened.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
Yes, right.
Okay.
Anything else would you like to add?
No, next.